and welcome to another allotment video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Adela. I live in the northeast of England and this is my first growing season at this allotment. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for signing up to follow me. So as you may know, today's episode will be all about the polytunnel build because I desperately need to finish building my polytunnel. And I've already started on this over the last couple of weekends, slowly. But today I'm really hoping to finish working on the structure so then I can cover it next weekend with the polytunnel cover. Now, before we get into it though, I do have a few jobs I really need to get done at the allotment today, so let's get them started first. So I seem to be having a problem with a rat that has made a home in my compost heap and it's just getting there from the bottom. I have two of these plastic bins. This one is empty and the other one is where a compost currently is, and it's just started pulling out things because I think it's really hungry, and I do put my kitchen scraps in, so I just don't want to keep feeding the rat. So today the plan is that I'm gonna put this mesh wire under the compost bin, so hopefully this is gonna stop the rat digging. And I'm gonna transfer and turn over all of the compost and put it in this bin instead of the other bin. It's pretty flush on the grid, so I'm happy with that, but I'm just gonna put some stones around just to make it extra secure. And also, if the stones move, I will know that the rat's getting in. Okay, it is done. Now the next thing I'm looking forward to do is I just got a bird feeder and I want to set it up. I got a special one because there is nowhere I can hang it in my allotment, but I also didn't want the rat getting in and eating the bird food, so I got one on a stick. On to the next thing. I brought some seedlings from home and I'm gonna try and harden them off, and it may be a bit too early. I know we're expecting some frost next weekend, but I'm gonna test it out. I mean, I have loads of seeds left, so if these die I can do it all over again, but it's a bit of a test. So I have got some multi-zone leek here and I have a little cover for it. So the plan is it's gonna go inside a cold frame in its own little thing, and then I'm gonna put another cover on top of it. So it's gonna be like a greenhouse in a greenhouse within a greenhouse. So hopefully this will mean that it's gonna survive the frosts. But if not, it's fine. These are not too precious, so it's okay. But yeah, it's a bit of a test really. So there goes leek in. There goes onion. And I've also got these peas. Now this one might actually die, we'll see. But these are supposed to be super hardy early peas, which you're actually supposed to plant in February. But I'm gonna risk it. So my might be getting a little bit hasty, but I bought these strawberry tubers on a whim. I've been trying to raise my own strawberries from seeds for the last month, and it just didn't go anywhere. So I bought these bare root strawberries, and I'm gonna plant them now and put clutches over them and hope they're gonna survive, because I'm impatient. But also later on in the season, I'm gonna buy some actual strawberry plants to plant as well. So this doorway, the front one, is very wide, and it's on purpose. I did measure it to make sure that the door will swing open into the alleyway. Okay, so that's fine. It's slightly off center, but it's on purpose. I'll show you why. It's because I've got this here, and I really want to make it flush to the first beam, so this was in the way, so that's why it's a little bit off, but I don't mind at all. It gives it a bit of a character, I think. And then at the end, I've got the doorway centered. It's much narrower because this doorway is just for ventilation, so it doesn't need to be huge. I'm exhausted and covered in mud, and it's 4 o'clock, so it's time to go home. I did prepare everything I could for the polytunnel cover to go on. So at the minute the structure is there, I've cut out all the pieces of wood I need to put on to secure the cover. The only thing I haven't prepared yet is the door structures, because the door frames I couldn't get done today. I didn't buy enough timber. I always underestimate how much timber I need, so I need to buy some more. Another weekend at the Allotment, and this one is a sunny one, which is perfect for me putting on the polytunnel cover. And I actually had some help today, so my neighbor was here and he saw me struggling with putting the cover on over the top, so he came around and helped, which was really nice. So this is how it looks in the inside. It's super cozy. I actually want to put a chair up here and just like sit here, but it is still not warm enough. I need to put those doors in because I can feel a bit of a draft now. But yeah, this side behind me is now all stretched, and this side here is still not secure, so I need to carry on that now. So I'm going to finish this video here, but I'll be back in a couple of weeks again with some progress on the doors, and hopefully I'm going to be able to start growing things here. So if you're interested in my allotment journey, then feel free to subscribe if you like, or just come back in a couple of weeks for another video. But yeah, I can't believe it's actually standing. I've been dreaming about having a polytunnel for entire winter, and I wasn't sure if I'm gonna be able to do it on my own, but yeah, turns out I managed to do most of it on my own. Yeah, I'm really happy. All right, see you guys next time.